All right, here we're at the Fast Food Cartel with David Stoffel. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell us a little bit about your car. First, you said to me that it was your first car, right?
This is the first car I ever bought when I was 13 years old. I'm 47 now. I bought it for $300 with my paper route money.
Nice.
And, I never touched it. I was always in the modification stages of my life as a kid, and I just knew that if I played with this car, I'd mess it up, and so I just left it.
You were like, I'll relax on this one.
Yeah. So.
But what was the shape of the car back then?
It
was a
pretty
complete
good
car?
No, it wasn't complete, but I've been collecting parts for a long time for it, so we had all the parts to put it together when I came home.
And you finally decided to build it when?
About 6 years ago.
6 years. And what's with already a plan in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
To come out race.
Yep.
And what was the first thing that you did to it?
Well, first thing was we had to build the roll cage in the chassis, so we had to find a pan that would work.
And you did
then to build the roll cage.
And you did everything yourself, right? The cage as well.
My dad and his partner Lonnie did most of the welding.
And these are like those It's a 960 cert cage style.
Yes.
960, right?
I believe it's Ken certed it for 999. So
okay.
It's way overbuilt for what I.
Yeah, it has more bars than it should. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want safety first, right?
Sure.
So I was already filming a little bit of that, but can you walk through the things that like racing procedure of parts that you have in there that
We'll go over here and I'll show you what electronics we do have.
Yeah.
So we just got the 3-stage MSD, the launch chip control, the burnout control, and then the overall limit control.
is that the button on your
So the red button is my line lock.
line lock?
For the front brake. So when I go to do a burnout, I'll set the brake, push the button, and it holds the front brake. Dump the clutch, and I'll do my burnout.
Yeah.
And then when I get to the line, I'll pull in. I'll set the double bulbs, and I'll pull up the e-brake.
And
my
that has
launch
a switch.
My launch switch is right here.
Yeah.
So as soon as I engage that, it engages the chip.
switch. Yeah.
And as soon as I drop it, it disengages it.
Yeah. So that's your
there's
two-step.
I used to have it up here.
Yeah.
But this kind of just takes an extra step out
That's
of
thing
your
to
brain
do.
trying to get it.
Yeah. Forget to
out.
put that button. Yeah.
Or let it off too loose, tune, or whatever. So
Yeah.
as
Exactly.
soon as you drop it,
I've
everything goes
had that
together.
mistake done where you can hear it like. It's on the limiter, and then he goes to a higher limiter, which is the
'cause
top
you left
one.
the button,
I left the
got-
button,
Yeah, for sure.
and then next thing you know, you're leaving at the top of RPM and
Yeah.
throw
So
the
the other
pass
thing that's
away.
neat about this, the way we built the chassis, is if I take this piece right out here,
Yeah.
and I undo all the pan bolts, the body will come completely off the chassis
Without having to.
without having to touch anything
Of
else.
the cage.
So if we decide we don't want to use this body anymore, we want to do something different, we can take the body completely off and put it on a stock chassis.
And then have a whole nother race car.
Or a street car or whatever
Yeah.
else. So,
Beautiful.
So that's kind of a cool
That's really neat. Yeah.
design that we did with it.
Yeah.
You got to have your battery containment box. I've gotten a lot of grief from other tracks that's saying this isn't the stock location of the battery, but they don't
It is.
realize Volkswagens.
Oh, it
that's
totally
the stock
is.
location.
Yeah.
They made me put it in a containment box. It's a dry cell battery. I don't understand, but
He doesn't even
that's
need
the
that.
rules. That's what I had. It's
Yeah.
a big deal. But
All right, and these wheels are actually very, very desired all over
yes.
the world at this point.
so the wheels.
Yeah, these wheels are.
The wheels I bought, that was my first credit thing that I did. I went to Les Schwab Tires 30 years ago, and I picked out one of the front rims. They were $125. I paid $25 a week to Les Schwab until I paid it off. They gave it to me. I went back and bought the second one. By the time I had the second one, I had built up enough credit that they actually sold me the two rears at $250 a piece. And I had to pay $50 a month, but they let me take them home.
Oh,
So I've had these wheels for 30 years. And,
Nice.
again, it's one of those things as you're a kid.
Stories, man.
You're working it up and you're trying. And so that's how I got the rims. They've been on several different cars over the years. Lots of people want to buy them.
Oh, of course. These are like the most desired
They
one.
don't make them anymore, but a lot of people didn't realize that they were available at freaking Les Schwab Tires 30 years ago. From the
Yeah.
catalog.
Yeah.
So
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, they're pretty cool. They're hard to keep clean. They're hard to keep beautiful.
Yeah, especially the little groove right there. You almost gotta buy a specific one.
Word to the wise, these are polished aluminum.
Yeah.
Not chrome. They look chrome, but they're not. They're it's highly polished aluminum. My dad always told me on chrome, you use steel wool to clean them up. I tried that on that, thinking,
Oh, you fucked them up.
it took me 8 hours in the living room in front of the TV with the mothers to get 5 swipes of that off my rim. It just scratched it up in 5 things. It took me 8 hours to polish it.
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
Yeah, it's like when I picked up a case and I dropped it on the nose, and I looked at Miguel. I was like, I just created 4 hours worth of work.
Yeah, for sure. So.
All right, let's move on to the rear suspension. What do you have right there? I see a little bit of solid retainer, spring plate retainer.
Yeah.
You got spring plates on it?
There are spring plates on there. Yeah, we got 30 millimeter bars.
All right.
We were running 28 for a while, but we just switched too much. So we finally went to the 30s, and it seems to help. We're still working on it. We got QA1 shocks in the back, but they're tapped out right now. I can't get any more out of them, so we're looking at some different shock package for that.
And the engine. Let's do the fun part now.
Engine's 2332 with 48.
And who put this thing together?
Steve at Wolfgang put this motor together.
Wolfgang Power.
It's the second motor. The first one I grenaded at a cartel event. Number 2 piston exploded during a run and shoved the rod through the top of the case. And so it wasn't as big as this one. So when we had to start over, we're like, screw it, I gotta buy
Might as well make it bigger.
New case and new pistons and new rods and new crank. I might as well just go for it. So that's what we did.
Go big.
Yeah. So
I like the breather box. It's big.
It's big. It's pretty
nice.
simple.
It's nice.
It's clean.
Aluminum block.
Yeah.
That's the hammer tone.
Hammer tone paint. Yeah. Silver vein.
Silver vein. That's old school.
Yeah.
The whole car has an old school.
Car,
old
so
school.
we're gonna keep
Yeah.
it, you know, I mean,
It's got old school
a lot of people
wheels.
that don't know this car will come up and go, hey, whatever. But then you go do your thing.
You're like,
and
bro.
whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
When I race street nights out here, the guys know me enough now. When the Mustangs come up, the Camaros come up, they're like, they don't want to race me. So it's cool though. It just gives me and my dad
snowflakes.
enough time, fun time to spend together. You know.
It's a family project, right?
Family project, yeah.
And you said that your father helped you paint it, or was your uncle?
No, a guy that we know painted it. It's a single stage paint instead of a base coat, clear coat.
Yeah.
So there's like 10 coats of black on this thing, and then it's finely sanded.
So you can buff it and polish it.
Took months to sand it down to this shine.
Yeah.
And so
but that's the cool thing about that, about those paints, that you can always buff them and they always come back. The clear will never wrinkle and get
the
ruined.
problem is once you get through those layers of paint, that's it. There's no more.
Yeah.
And then you got a problem on your hands if you burn through the paint. So
Yeah.
I'm buffing.
But if you sprayed it 10 times, you should be fine for a while.
There's a lot of paint on there for sure.
Yeah. And you can tell because I have an oval, and like that thing's painted so much that I put my magnet light that normally I put on my cars, and it's like, oh, and I put it and it just fell on my face. And I was like, and it wouldn't stay anywhere. I was like, man, this car has way too much paint on it. It's gotta be heavy. But
so we got the monster tack, the detachable steering wheel.
oh, detachable?
I don't detach it much, but
Oh, that's
it
pretty
does.
cool.
The 5.9.
Have you heard of that song called Detachable Penis?
Negative.
Oh, that's all right.
So
It was a banger in high school. That's cool.
we got that. Pretty simple under the hood.
Let's see what's up there. What is in there? Oh,
Really
yeah.
Got a 3-gallon fuel cell.
That's it.
Your filter and pump over here. Basic wiring. Nothing.
Oh, you even got some weight in the nose. Really? Edit it. No, but yeah, it takes weight right there. Some of our real street.
It takes fine tuning right now. I'm at a fine point where I'm fine tuning stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just a little bit too fast. Gene Adams is out here, a big nitro car, and he says 100 pounds will drop you a tenth of off the ET. So I split the difference and put 50 in, and it's seeming to work pretty good right now.
Yeah, no, it keeps our front ends from going up on real street for sure. We have a few guys that have 30 pounds on the hoods, 15, 30 pounds in the It's a common thing for us up down there to put that, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I've never had to slow the car down.
Yeah.
I always pushed it to bet the fastest it would go, but in this particular situation,
No, and he helps him from wheeling,
I
which
could.
is
I
Yeah.
was out last Saturday. I was carrying the wheels about 20 feet, and then I can review my runs today, and I'm about half of that.
so that's good. So it did work.
It's a heavy ass car. I think it's like 1850 with me in it.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're not
I'm not a
like
big guy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, so so I had to either drop 3-4 tenths and make it go faster by that much, or slow it down by 2.
yeah.
I don't want to break anything, so it's
Yeah, it's
much
just soften
easier
it
to
up,
go
soften
down.
it up,
Just
yeah.
soften it up by
If you
2.
leave, if you start 16 like mellow, then
Yeah.
it's more consistent too.
And I've run 5 runs, and they've all been at 8.2 something.
Yeah, so you're on the
So
money
we're
for
right-
sure.
We're right where
Yeah.
our program is finally coming together. Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to go racing pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm already out. I wish you good luck.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for doing this video with us.
No worries.
So, thanks for sharing your 57.
Yeah.
And you guys are based out of NorCal?
Ready.
Ready? Oh, this is local? This is you? So you're the local superstar, man.
No, sir.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
All right, thank you, family. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is see you guys on YouTube.